They say a man's face is his fortune. If that were true, then Ekene was born cursed. His skin was rough as cracked clay, his eyes too close together, his nose crooked like a bird's claw, and his teeth jagged like broken shells. Women would cross the road when they saw him. Children screamed and ran. Even his own mother could barely meet his eyes. In the village of Niobe, beauty was currency, and Ekene had none. He was mocked, spat at, and ignored. When his heart burned with longing for companionship, the women laughed in his face. When he offered gifts, they threw them back. The only company he knew was loneliness. But one night, in the silence of his shame, he wandered into the swamp, where no sane man dared to go. They said spirits lived there, demons and gods that traded in twisted wishes. Ekene didn't care. He followed a path marked by bones and whispers until he found her. She sat on a stone in the middle of a black pool, her skin pale as moonlight, her eyes glowing gold, her hair long and writhing like it was alive. A white snake curled around her neck like a necklace. Mama Naga. "I know why you've come," she said before he could speak. Ekene fell to his knees. "I want to be loved," he said. "Desired. I want women to want me." Mama Naga smiled. It was a cruel smile. "Love cannot be given to the ugly," she said, "but desire, that I can give." He looked up desperate. "What will it cost me?" She reached down and touched his chest. Her fingers burned like fire. "Your soul," she said, "already reeks of loneliness. I will take something more precious. In exchange, I give you a gift, not of beauty, but of power." With a hiss, she vanished into the mist, and Ekene cried out as pain exploded through his body. He tore at his clothes, clutching between his legs. His manhood was gone. In its place, a serpent slithered, coiled, and hissed, alive and yet part of him. Terrified, he fled the swamp. But Mama Naga's magic had already begun. The next morning, he passed the market square. A woman who had once thrown sand in his face stopped and stared. Her lips parted, her body leaned toward him like a plant to the sun. "Who are you?" She breathed. He didn't answer, just stared, and she followed him home. That night he lay with her. The serpent did the rest. She cried out, clung to him, begged for more. In the morning, she wouldn't leave. She knelt by his door pleading. He sent her away, but she returned the next day, and the next. Soon others came. Women who once laughed at him now waited outside his hut with gifts, tears, and trembling hands. Ekene was drunk with power. His hut overflowed with perfume and gold. Meals and music, women lined up in secret. He made no promises, he gave no love, just pleasure and the serpent's kiss. But something strange began to happen. The first woman he lay with stopped eating. She stood by his door all day, swaying, eyes vacant, skin turning grey. Others soon followed, pale, slow, breathless. They whispered his name at night like a chant, like a curse. He tried to ignore it. More women came. He couldn't stop. The serpent had a hunger, and so did he. But then one night he woke to silence, and then moaning. He looked out and saw them. Dozens of women, naked, rotting, their eyes hollow, their mouths dripping black drool. They were no longer women, they were creatures. Zombies. They reached for him, arms outstretched, bodies twitching with sick desire. "Ekene, give it to us, please." He screamed and ran, through the village, into the woods, but they followed. Day and night. They didn't sleep, they didn't tire. They whispered and wailed and groaned. "Touch us again, let us feel you, give us the serpent." Villagers began to notice. The women who had once been beautiful daughters and wives were now monsters, hunting one man. Ekene became a ghost, hiding in caves, in trees, under rocks. But no matter where he went, they found him. One night, he made it back to the swamp. He fell before the black pool and cried out for Mama Naga. "You lied to me!" he shouted. Her voice came from the mist. "I gave you what you asked for." "I didn't want this," he wept. "Make it stop." She appeared again, her eyes colder now. You did not want love. You wanted power. You wanted flesh. Now the flesh wants you, forever." He fell to the ground, begging. Mama Naga leaned in close. "Then die. Let them have what they crave. Let them take you apart." And with that, she vanished. Ekene turned and found them behind him. Hundreds now, their bodies twitching, their eyes glowing. They surrounded him. "No!" he screamed. "Stay back!" But they didn't stop. They pounced. They tore at his clothes, at his arms, at his legs, each one wanting a piece of him, each one pulling, scratching, screaming for the snake. And the serpent, sensing its final moment, hissed and bit wildly until it too was torn apart. And Ekene, the man who wanted to be desired, was devoured by his own wish. Days passed, then weeks. His bones were never found. But deep in the swamp, they say you can still hear the moaning. The women, or what's left of them, wander the trees, whispering his name, Ekene, and sometimes if a man strays too far, he disappears. No trace, no sound, only the scent of perfume in the air, and a faint hissing in the wind. Some say Mama Naga made another. Others say Ekene still lives in pieces inside the women who never stopped wanting him. But all agree on one thing: desire is a dangerous god.
We'd like to hear from you. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel for more interesting stories. We post once a week. See you next time.